Hello, Pattus. Hope you're all doing well. Are you ready for today's story? But before we start, I think we'll just look at parts of the book one more time. Ready? The front cover of the book, the back cover of the book, the spine of the book. Every book has a name called the title of the book, and the title of this book is Florette. The author of the book is the person who writes all the words, and the person who draws pictures for the book is the illustrator of the book. So, the author and illustrator of this book is Anne Walker, and Pattu, the person who publishes the book, is the publisher of the book. Pattu, Florette actually means a small flower in French language, and this book was recognized by the Children's Book Council of Australia as a shortlisted book. So I'm sure the story is going to be very, very nice. I hope you enjoy it. Just have a look at this beautiful greenery and the garden. Does it make you feel happy? Does it make you feel relaxed and calm? I feel that every time I walk into a garden. So let's go inside and have a look at this beautiful Florette book. Ready? So there. Let's have a look. When May's family moved to a new house, May wanted to bring the garden with her. So May must have had a beautiful garden in her old house, and she wants the garden in the new one. Let's see if she's going to get it. Oh, so I think she's moved to the city where there's a lot of tall buildings, Pattu. And I think her house is like in one of those tall buildings on the top. Because look, she can see the street and people all look very little, tiny. So I think she lives on the top floor. Her mom said she could make a new garden, but there was no room among the crowded rooftops for apple trees or daffodils. True. Look, because it's so crowded, and look, some of them don't have terraces, they only have those slanting roof. Where would they keep a garden, Pattu? Have a look. Let's have a look. Instead of winding paths and leafy cubbies, all May found was a cranky cat. Meow. Lots of boxes. May missed playing with her friends, listening to the apple tree birds, and gathering things for her treasure jar. I think she misses her old house and where she lived, because I think there was a lot of trees over there, friends. Moving into a new place is always a bit scary, isn't it? Till you find friends. And there's a lot of boxes in her house. What would she do with them? She longed to chase butterflies in the wavy grass. So what did she do? She came to the ground floor, and over there she started drawing lots of beautiful pictures of butterflies, caterpillars. Can you see grass, leaves? She's making it look like her garden. Oh, and look, the children are playing over there. I hope she becomes friends with some of them. That's cool. Let's have a look. Oh no, but the rain washed everything away. Oh, that's sad. She tried setting up a picnic. Let's have a look. So she's actually drawn an apple tree on the boxes. She's sitting in front of it and pretending to have a picnic at home. Look, Pattu. How nice she draws. I think she's going to become an awesome illustrator. Until the apple tree fell over and the daisies went missing. Look, the boxes fell over. And all the other drawings, Daddy's taking some of the boxes away. So, not much fun, isn't it, Pattu? May was sick of those boxes. Down below, people moved like ants, trailing behind the buildings. Beyond them, May spied an open space, a space with trees and a swing. When May's mum was ready to go to the shops, May ran downstairs and led the way on a new path. Also, she can spot it. I was wondering where it was. Have a look. So she's looking at all the people. And then when mummy wanted to go outside, apparently she had spotted a place where there was trees and swing. Let's go and see it with her. Ah, I don't see trees. Do you? Except for this one? She turned the corner and walked over the bridge. Okay. Between the buildings. Okay. And under the lamp post until she came to a park filled with tiny stones and empty chairs. Pattu, does that look like a park to you? I thought parks are filled with trees, flowers, birds. Pattu, what do you think? Have a look. There's some play equipment. Let's have a look. May drew a daisy among the pebbles. She listened to the hum of the city and the rustle of a tiny bird. An apple tree bird. May ran as the bird took flight. She followed to see it disappear. Pattu, can you see this tiny bird over there? Oh, she was on the swing when she spotted this tiny bird, and now she's trying to follow that bird. Why? Because it's an apple tree bird. So maybe there is a tree somewhere close by. Will she find it? Wow. Let's have a look. Yes. Look at this. Into a leafy forest. So the bird flew into a leafy forest. Is that a forest? Have a look. There's the door. There's just a small sliding window and the bird is going through the window, Pattu, over there. Right? Lots of plants. Lots and lots of plants. Absolutely amazing. And there she is. It says Florette. Remember, Florette means a small flower in French. But the forest was closed. But actually it's a shop. I think it's a shop that sells a lot of plants. May waited and waited. The bird did not come out. May stared at the entrance for a very long time. Then she noticed a stalk of green peeping through the gap. Look. So there she is. She waited. She wanted to go into the shop, but the shop was closed. But look at what she found, Pattu. The small bit of the plant had come outside and it's starting to grow over there. Makes me very happy to see all the plants. A piece of forest. May walked around the corner and hopped across the tiny stones. She weaved her way through the empty chairs under the lamp post. So there. She's got that little plant in her hand. Look. What is she going to do with it? What would you do with it if you found a plant? And back over the bridge. At home, May held her new treasure up to the light. On the windowsill was her jar. Look. She's so happy she found a little plant. A small jar with enough space for a plant to grow. So she put the plant into the small jar. She put some soil over there. She's watered it, and look, the plant is starting to grow. Very nice. In May's garden. Pattu. So she got that small plant and she started to grow. I think she's encouraged all the little children in the flats where she lives to start growing their own plants. Look at the amazing garden that all the children are starting to look after. I'll show you the first page. You know, the page where this was how it was, right? And then look, remember? Nothing. And then look at the transformation. Look at how beautiful it is. Having so many plants around is so good for our health as well. Oh my goodness, it looks so pretty. Wow, look at what's happened. Pattu, now everyone is starting to grow their own little garden at home. Just a few plants, and look at the transformation, Pattu. Look at how beautiful. I think the place is also becoming very, look here, look. This was how it was. And look at the difference that plants make to the place and to us, because they give us a lot of good energy. Yeah. So have a look, and that is the end of the story about Florette. Pattu, did you enjoy this book? I love this book because I love plants. And I have to tell you one thing. Have a look at this one at the back. So when I bought it, it was this tiny. It started to grow really well. And then I actually, look, the one next to it is from this mummy plant. And the one that's growing over there is from this mummy plant. So it feels so nice to grow plants. It's good for your happiness as well. It's good for Mother Earth, and it's good for everyone when you have plants. Even if you have a small balcony, Pattu, just like this little girl, you can put at least 2 or 3 plants and look after them. And the joy of watching them grow is the best feeling ever. So that's what I wanted to share with you with this book. See if you can grow some plants, even one inside or one outside your house. And like this, when I get more plants, do you know what I do? I actually give it as presents to somebody. So for birthdays, instead of giving them chocolates, I can give them a plant to look after. Yeah. So be good, do good, see if you can grow plants, and we will catch up with you next week with another beautiful story. Bye, Pattu. We means me and the plants. Bye, Pattu.